truck's back in the shop. Good morning, beautiful people. It's been a minute. There's a lot to catch up on. I think I've started a few videos and ended up not finishing. So today, I'm gonna get you guys caught up, let you guys know what we've been up to. First off, while I'm out here and I'm thinking about it, this is Lamb Chomp. She is basically this pair of Mangalitsa pigs they're our breeding pair. We got them a little over a year ago. Especially her, the female. She's two now. She's over 2. She's our gilt. We got them so we could have babies. For a while there, we were thinking we were going to have to eat her. She would not come into heat. We had checked, we had watched, month after month, she would not come into heat. And finally, ironically enough, Mother's Day, she finally came into heat. So I opened the gate, let Bubbles, our boar, come in here, and he had a good weekend. I'll just say that. So, cross your fingers, everything goes all right. We should have piglets. I think that's the end of August or something like that. It's 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. That's the gestation of pigs. Assuming everything went all right. Old Bubbles is gonna be a dad. We're excited. Like for a while there, it was like, man, is our gilt broken? Because she won't come into heat. The more we've read about it, the more, especially these types of pigs, they're notoriously hard to breed. You know, we got these pigs from Jess and Maya over at Roots and Refuge, and they hadn't had a problem. And so it was like, well, maybe we got a bad gilt, or maybe she doesn't like Bubbles, because that can happen. But it was just a time thing. She just wasn't ready yet. So, yeah, we're happy. So as I go around and I feed the rest of the animals, I'll talk as we go. I'll kind of get you updated, what's been going on, where we've been. We've had, I think we're about 2 weeks. We haven't put out a video. We've been busy. We've gone, and I think we've helped in the past couple weeks 2 or 3 different sets of people with butchering chickens. We showed people how to butcher chickens, and we've helped friends butcher their chickens. It's just been, it's that time of year. Everybody's first batches of chickens are going in the freezer. It's good. These feeder pigs. So these are Hampshire Berkshire crosses we got from Jason, Big Bear Homestead. Man, your pigs are getting huge. They're huge. We did you measure them. There's lots of people who have videos on how to measure them and figure out their weight 3 weeks ago, and they were pushing 150, 160 pounds. I think they're even bigger now, but you'll see when I get in there. I mean, they're getting on up towards, you know, waist high. These pigs, if they want to, they'll muscle me around now. When we got them, I could pick them up, no problem. I can't pick them up now. All right, let me grab their feed. They hate it when I stand here and talk to the camera. They just get upset. Feed us! Aren't those some good looking pigs? That one right there is pork chop. That one's sausage. And the one with the stripe is bacon. Pork chop's the leader. We like sausage over there. She's got a real nice personality. We are gonna breed her to Bubbles. Even though these are our feeder pigs, we want to get some genetics in here. We want to start breeding some pigs just so we can be a little more self-sufficient, I guess. A little less outside input. We're just gonna try it. We're gonna try breeding her. Yeah, there you go. People have the hardest time. They're like, why do you feed your pigs on the ground? They don't care. A pig has a shovel on the end of their face for digging in the ground. They're used to eating roots and all sorts of stuff. I try to feed them in bowls, but most of the time, they would rather just knock the bowl over and eat it off the ground. There you go. Anyways, we're looking to get some diversity in here, get a little more, we're just gonna breed some pigs, guys. Like, we're gonna try it out. We wanna see what a Mangalitsa looks like with a Hampshire Berkshire cross, just because. Something that grows a little bit faster. We got these pigs in February and they were 10 weeks old. Here we are in middle of May and they're gonna be ready next month. Our weight we're shooting for is about 200 to 250, somewhere in there. And they're gonna be there pretty quick. We're excited. Food in the freezer. All right, let me get the American Guinea Hogs feed and we'll go up there and I'll show you those guys. Hi pigs. I'm gonna go get you your feed, I'll be right back. You ready for breakfast? All right, so these are our American Guinea Hogs. They're a heritage breed. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what they are. These are really cool pigs. I would suggest them if you've never had pigs before. I have never had pigs. I've never been around pigs until we got them. And they're super mild-mannered. They remind me of kind of like dogs. They're kind of like dogs. They're real friendly. They're personable. I could see you know, people have potbelly pigs as pets. I could see you doing these. They are slower growing. If we were gonna raise these exclusively, we would have to have a herd of them. We would have to have, you know, 8 to 10 of them. It's either have more of them or, you know, maybe don't need as much pork. They're not fast growing pigs. Like these ones were born here on this property and they've lived out their life here. They, gotta go check out the other pile of feed. They've done really good here, but like I said, they're not real fast growing. They're not like our feeder pigs, the Hampshire Berkshire cross. When they're ready, they're ready. Our plan is to process them probably this fall. They'll pretty much be ready by then. Yeah, like I said, I'd highly recommend anybody looking to get into pigs that you're not sure, see if you could find an American Guinea Hog. They're super chill. They have great attitudes. They're really friendly. The Mangalitsas, don't know if I'd recommend those as a first pig. Those are high maintenance pigs. At least they have been for us. The Mangalitsas are pigs I don't get in there and turn my back on them. Bubbles has given me some love nips before. It's not fun. All right, so I'll do a little bit of a garden update. There's not much to update. Stuff is planted, it just hasn't come up yet. We've got a few sprouts here and there. Don't ask me what we have planted. We've got squash and tomatoes and this and that and the other thing. Just waiting on stuff to come up. We've got a green stalk out here in the garden. Well, nothing yet. We planted it a couple days ago. Same with that one. I think that one over there, we planted flowers and stuff like that. We stuck some strawberries someone sent us in there. We'll see. So far this bed, all I've got to come up is the comfrey. We've got garlic, we've got onions. The potatoes are jamming. Got potatoes there, potatoes down there. Potatoes down there doing great. We've been so busy. There's so much stuff we've needed to get in the ground and we just haven't yet. I think these are snake beans over here. Forget the name. Beans and squash, more squash. Got some salad greens coming up. I think that's arugula over there. Stuff's coming up. It's taking its sweet time. Of course, here's Brett's bed. Everything he has planted has come up. Yeah, there's still a bunch more work to do, a bunch more beds to put in, but we're getting there. Getting late in the season though. Starting to get that feeling like, but I mean, hey, just plant, right? All right, chores are done. Let's go see what Meg's got going on for breakfast. I hear cooking noises. Ooh, it smells like bacon in here.
It's bacon.
Oh. Uh-oh. Is Buggy still asleep? Oh, here I am making noise.
Yep.
Got a bacon, onions, mushrooms. What are you making?
Quiche.
Oh, it smells so good. I've started filming vlogs and I haven't finished them. Just projects that I haven't finished. Like I'm building a chicken plucker right now, and I stopped it a couple days ago because I needed some parts and I haven't started filming and working on it. So it's just like, you know what? Let's just do an update video. Where do you want to start?
I don't know. Have you talked about anything yet?
I've talked about it a little bit. Truck's back in the shop. I've told people I know what's wrong with it, and it says it right on the emblem on the front of the grill. F-O-R-D. At this point, I'm... Huh?
You bought it.
At this point, I'm starting to get burnt.
Yeah.
The mechanic can't figure out what's wrong with it, and it's doing the same thing. So,
yeah.
Hey. Alright, we're back to the minivan of manliness. Hey.
Digging it. All of us actually got in. We're like, we missed you, minivan of manliness. You're reliable. So,
let's see. Truck's at the shop again. We have helped numerous people butcher chickens.
Yes, it's
and
been
now,
a chicken killing fest.
Yeah, it's May has been a lot of chicken killing.
Yeah.
What else?
My computer crashed and burned.
Well, crashed. It didn't burn.
It didn't burn, thankfully.
So one of the smaller members of the household was asked to take said computer that all of the editing happens on, take it from in here in the living room and go put it back on Meg's desk in the bedroom. Made it around the corner and we hear it just hit the floor.
Yeah.
He just fumbled it. He dropped it. And she was able to get one more vlog out before it died. It no longer charges. I mean it.
And it did a weird, you know, when you're like, whoa, what are you doing? And then it turns black for a minute. It turned back on, but.
So we had to order another computer.
I had to wait on that.
Are you going to get this one fixed if it can be fixed?
Yeah, hopefully. Okay. And then I'll just use it for the kids' computer for
yeah,
school.
Yeah, because the kids use it for school and stuff like that. So yeah, that happened in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, goody. But it worked out. We kind of took a
forced break.
A forced break, and it was nice.
Yeah.
But now we're back on it.
Yep.
You guys ready? Let's go do chicken chores. Got asparagus planted, sunflowers coming up everywhere. This is our no dig. I've got some footage of that. Maybe we'll put it in right here. For all you no-till people, we're gonna give it a shot. I got cardboard down. We have minimal ground disturbance, just enough to get that bed sitting level. There's a lot of grass underneath these. I've got this leaf compost. That's all we're gonna put in here. We're gonna give the no-till a shot. These will be our no-till beds. I'm curious. I want to know how it grows. All right, Tyler, grab me a Mac Daddy. Show me how big they're getting. They are getting big. I think we are going to be ready next week. Wow. All right, don't drop him. He'll break. So where we are at currently, we are headed towards the barn. The way we do it is we start up on this next swale. We go that way towards the driveway, get to the driveway, cross down into this swale, and work our way back. And I think we've just about got it dialed in to where by the time they are full grown and ready, we will be parked right next to the barn. We won't even have to get them. So that's the way we are moving right now. They're moving really well for being so fat.
Yeah.
So how do you like the trough feeder versus the bucket feeder?
These are way better. Trough feeders are like the way to go.
So why?
They don't waste as much feed.
So because of the bucket feeder, you can see they've got it all squished down right now. And they end up scooping feed out. They scoop it with their beaks. And they kind of rake the feed out. And by the end of the day, there's feed all over the ground. Yeah, they stand in it. It's nice because you can put 25 pounds of feed in it. But if you're wasting 15 pounds of feed a day, that's not very cost effective, is it? So we have to watch how much we put in the bucket. Otherwise, they'll just waste it. Like, I'll walk around right now where they've been, and you can see where the feed is. You can tell exactly which tractor had the bucket feeder in it. What you're saying is we need to make a lot more of these.
Yeah, a lot more of these.
They stay cleaner too.
Yeah.
They don't, and when the birds finally get big enough, they can't get inside the feeder. That feed stays perfectly clean. It's so nice. Come down here. Here's where they were. Okay. Pretty much clean, just chicken poop, and yep, that's a lot of feed. A lot of feed there. Yep, there's feed down there. There's feed down there. They must alternate where the bucket feeder goes. Yep, there's feed there. What a waste. Are you guys glad to almost be done?
Yeah.
It'll be nice. You guys will have a 2-week break.
Yeah.
Our next batch is going to show up in June. I think Murray McMurray's sending them out. It's like the first part of June or something like that. So these will go in the freezer, and then you'll go back to itty bitty ones. All right. That concludes chicken chores. So the twins, the older boys, they are 14 now, and anybody who has had 14-year-olds know, I remember being 14. When I was 12, I took my dad's lawnmower and I started mowing my neighbors' yards, and it was the best thing for me. I loved working. I needed to work. When I was working, I was the happiest. We have found they do the absolute best when they have something to do. They feel like they're a part of something. And so I have let go of and given them the chicken chores. It's kind of hard for me, I gotta admit. But I want to do it. And there's a certain way I want to do it. But I have let go. We have not lost any chickens. These chickens have done great. These boys are doing an amazing job taking care of these chickens, and some days they don't want to go out and do it. Some days they don't want to, move them so many times, but they own it. They are responsible for these meat birds, and it has been really nice to see what me letting go of control has done for them. They have been doing such a better job once I actually trusted them to do something. And they're doing great. I guess that's one of those proud papa things. How did I get here? Breakfast good?
Yeah.
You were there smooching that baby?
Smooching the baby.
Alright, so that does it for breakfast. I hope this was a good update video.
We're still alive.
We're still live.
Still here.
This video will hit before the rest of... Quit fussing!
I stopped smooching her.
Oh, you're bad. I'm gonna go back to projects. You will see those in a later video. I'm currently building a chicken plucker, and I'm most of the way done, and I think I have everything I need. I'm kind of like working on that video. That'll be the next one to come out, hopefully. If I don't get it done by the time it's time to do chickens, oh well.
I guess we'll be borrowing one.
Yeah. So that's gonna do it for us for today. Thanks for watching this update, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.